I am so glad you are here. I'm Liz with Magus Books and Herbs, and it is Magical Tuesday in my world, so let's get to it. We have, for today's magical one, a fun one for the crafty person. We'll get back to talking about Goetia, magic, and all kinds of things, but we're doing a practical series at the moment, and I have an intention ornament for you guys to look at. I've just put a little bit of a couple of herbs with magical properties in here. And I believe somewhere in here, there's also a small piece of citrine, as well as a little scroll of paper. Now the paper has my intention for the year written on it, sort of almost like a New Year's resolution, but a little more thoughtful, I think. Not saying, oh, I'm going to accomplish this goal, but rather I am going to become a more kind person. I'm going to, the kinds of things you can aspire to improve your life with, not in one specific way, but overall. Be as specific as you want. But for me, this more, I want to think about the concept of thoughtfulness this year, or kindness, or inclusivity, whatever the term is that you think you want to emphasize in your life for the next year. That's what I would put on here. Now there's roses in here. And there's all spices pieces in here. So the roses symbolize love, compassion, all of those wonderful things. The allspice, any whole spice, really has come to symbolize wealth because of the extreme cost of getting them to Europe historically. That's why they're associated with wealth. So it's also associated with passion, and that's more fitting to the mythology of the place it came from. You want to check those things. But I'm going to use that wealth association because it's a strong one, and I may as well. It's a nice one. Now, I didn't fill it all the way or fill it even very much at all because I want to reuse this next year. I'm going to top off another layer of herbs, stones, and scroll so that I build on my character year after year rather than just cram this full of stuff that I think looks cute. So this is one for me. This is a great one for me to have for my tree. But I'm going to suggest these make great gifts. And what you can fill these with are things you would like to bless that person with, or things you want to bless your relationship with that person. So maybe you make a beautiful ornament for a family member, and maybe you do stuff it a little more full, but not a family member that you've always gotten along with super well. Maybe you add some spearmint to sweeten the communication between the two of you. Or if it's an inherently unequal relationship, like a parent or an in-law versus you, or you versus a child, where there's just inherently a power differential and there's really no escaping that, then maybe some agrimony, because that can have a strong effect sometimes on uneven relationships, which also means it could be something you give to your boss, or to, if you have underlings, to underlings. If you manage folks, can make a very nice little handmade gift or an addendum to a gift. So try these out for setting intentions for yourself, with other people, and just make something that's beautiful, that you'll like to hang on a tree, a Yule tree or a Christmas tree, or something that you just want to hang in a window. That works great too. And then you can see it all year long and be reminded all year long of that commitment you've made to yourself or to that friend or family member to be a better person, live a better life, live in greater harmony with those folks. And you're also giving them the magic, if it's a gift, to sweeten their communication, to smooth over any rough edges in an uneven power dynamic. It's not a bad little gift to give when you think about it from a magical context, right? Try it out. These usually you can get ornaments like this at a Dollar Tree or other discount shopping store or online pretty easily. I know we've got them here if you want to get them here. And if you go to our fabulous QR code, that one over there, you will see resources for container magic, which is what this is in a broader sense, including a class coming up here at the shop. That is a by donation class. It should be a lot of fun. But as always, on behalf of myself and the rest of the crew here at Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis and online at magusbooks.com, thank you all so much for being your best magical you, and of course, doing the little magical things you can do here. You know what they are: the likes, the shares, the subscribes, whatever it is in whichever platform you're watching us in. We appreciate it. I'm noticing more and more likes and shares and comments and things. It makes all the difference to helping us spread the word on how to make life a little more livable. In the meantime, we will see you soon. Blessed be.